Carly, thank you. It is time to up your snacking game, and it's just in time for football season, kicking off this weekend.
We've got Casey Snack Co. owner Amanda Williams joining us live this morning with a spread fit for Chiefs Kingdom. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, so first tell us how Casey Snack Co. got started.
Well, that is a really, an interesting story. So my mother-in-law, she passed away last year from cancer. Thank you. And I thought for the celebration of life, I wanted to do a graze table. So they said 100 people. So me and my sisters, our sister-in-laws, we got to work and we just started chopping and cutting and folding and everything. We did a 20-foot table and people loved it so much that after that I thought, I need to go for this. I need to try. And people just kept ordering. So I've been doing it ever since.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Amanda, you've got a couple of examples out here on our table here. Tell us how your process of creating a board of this size right here.
Okay, so this is an actual charcuterie board. This right here would be considered a flat leg graze. So the parchment paper is sitting on the counter and everything is flush to the countertop.
Oh,
so
okay.
what I did here is I just put the parchment paper and then I assembled it all at home, and actually I took a chance and brought it here in a box and I slid it out on the counter.
Oh my gosh,
and it
worked beautiful.
Nice
Bravo.
It worked flawlessly, but it was a little bit of a risk for doing it my first time. But this right here is a board, so this is a disposable tray, so it works out nicely because people can pick them up from my home and they can take them, and then afterwards they don't have to worry about bringing a board back.
Oh, they're just gorgeous. Now,
Thank you.
I've tried to make my own charcuterie boards, and eventually I just get frustrated and just throw a bunch of meats and crackers on there. So you know what, help yourself. So. Kind of tell us, how long does it take for you to assemble something like this?
It's hours, but I've gotten it down to more of a science where I'm realizing what to do first. The longest thing is the preparation, so chopping all of the cheeses, folding the meats, washing the fruit, patting it all dry to make sure that the moisture doesn't accumulate in the fridge. But the best thing, I will tell you, my secret for making it look so pretty is color balance and the variety of flavors and textures, because, and then in this industry, more is more. And when you think you have enough, just keep adding.
That's
because
true.
everybody will just pick away, and then it's layer after layer, and it's all delicious, and people just love it.
I love a good charcuterie board. The mix.
Or a grazing table.
Or a grazing table.
I mean, either one is fine.
Yeah, exactly. You'll take both.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, so you've got fruits, cheese. Kind of talk to us, what makes the perfect charcuterie board?
So you want a good meat, a good cheese, and then fresh fruit and accompaniments, which are your olives and your pickles. And on this one, you'll see I've got honey. On this one over here, I have jam. Usually on the ones that I sell to my customers, you have both. So I do a little bit of the honey and the jam because you just have a little bit of everything. So what you would start with is you start with your cracker as your base, and then I like to do a jam on the cracker, and then you would add a cheese and a meat, and then drizzle a little honey on top.
I love that. It's like an adult Lunchable.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Yeah.
Nick, you're already digging in.
Absolutely. Yes. That one's got a little bit of a kick to it.
Is this habanero?
Habanero Jack.
It is?
Yes.
It's delicious.
It's
really good.
I'm so glad. Well, I didn't make the cheese itself, but I cut it, so there you go.
And
it's all part of the love.
Yeah.
I noticed you have a special knife to cut some of these, right?
I do. That's called, it's a very technical term. It's called a crinkle cut knife.
A crinkle cut knife?
Yeah. You can get it on Amazon. Yeah.
Look at that.
And that's what I'm saying. The textures just adds a little bit of luxury to the cut.
Okay. If somebody would like to order, how do they do that?
Well, I'm excited about this part. I'm glad you asked that question because today my website is live.
Yay!
Yeah,
All right.
I've been working on it for a couple months now. It's mycaseysnackco.com. So you can go to that website. You can look at everything I have to offer, and you can actually order and pay directly through there. Schedule your pickup and everything. If you need to have, if you do have a question, the contact us page, it will go directly to me.
So
Amazing.
we've got a big game coming up a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
How soon would people need to order in order to have their charcuterie board or grazing table ready to go?
As soon as possible.
As soon as
As
possible.
soon as possible.
Okay.
I actually have 4 kids at home, so I need as much time to plan so I can still be a full-time mom and do the business.
Okay,
Yeah.
that means you might want to order early next week, maybe Monday, or
Yes.
maybe tomorrow.
Yes,
Or
I
probably
do.
right now.
I do. I have a 48-hour cutoff, so
Okay.
I need
Okay.
I need at least 2 days to make all of this magic happen. So if you know you want one, go ahead and go to mycaseysnackco.com and get your order in now.
Amazing. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us,
you're
sharing your talents with
welcome.
us. And I mean, I think it's just a sigh of relief for a lot of people who want something fun but may not have the time to do
Yes,
it, and they can
exactly.
support a local business.
Absolutely. Thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much.
You are so welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good to
All
see you.
right. Coming up,